under arrest.
Today, we announce criminal charges against Christopher Collins, a United States congressman.
The Republican accused of insider trading.
This is a nation of laws, and that everybody stands equal before the bar of justice.
What's next for Congressman Collins and the 27th District?
The cheaters in this game need to be thrown out.
Our team coverage starts right now.
Good evening. Tonight we are hearing from Congressman Chris Collins himself after he returned to Buffalo from a Manhattan courtroom.
Collins spoke downtown at the Embassy Suites just before 8 p.m., his wife at his side, and his brief remarks citing his extensive history with the company at the center of the charges against him. The key moment, his impassioned denial of any wrongdoing.
The charges that have been levied against me are meritless, and I will mount a vigorous defense in court to clear my name. I look forward to being fully vindicated and exonerated, ending any and all questions relating to my affiliation with Innate.
Collins went on to confirm that he is not resigning or ending his re-election campaign.
Word of the charges, securities and wire fraud and making false statements sent shockwaves around the region. It all stems from confidential information he allegedly got about a failed clinical trial of a biotech company he was a board member of. Prosecutors say he passed that info along to his son Cameron so Cameron could sell the company's stock before those failed trials became public, and then lied about doing so. Cameron's fiance's father is the third defendant in this case. Prosecutors say he also sold his stock based on Collins' intel. They all pleaded not guilty today inside a federal courtroom in New York City. This is a sketch from that appearance.
7 Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Rusak was there when Collins spoke publicly for the first time since charges were laid.
Congressman Chris Collins insisted his innocence Wednesday night and vowed to keep his seat in Washington.
I believe I acted properly and within the law at all times with regard to my affiliation with Innate.
Collins denying any improper involvement with the Australian biotech company at the center of the insider trading charges against him. The former Erie County executive calling the whole investigation politically motivated.
Over this time, my affiliation with Innate Immunotherapeutics has prompted attacks on me, my integrity, and my investments by my political opponents.
Collins was the largest shareholder in the company. Innate was originally trying to treat HIV and AIDS and then started to do more with MS.
Of all the things I wanted to accomplish in my life, finding a cure for secondary progressive MS was at the top of the list.
But the tests failed.
When it became clear that the drug I and others believed in fell short of our hopes and expectations, I held on to my shares rather than sell them.
While Collins says he did not sell his shares, he did not mention anything about a phone call investigators say he made with his son immediately after learning that the tests had failed. His son and others then sold off their shares in the company before the stock dropped 90%. The alleged tip-off to his son and the fallout landed them in a Manhattan courtroom Wednesday afternoon, where they were each released on a $500,000 bail. Despite the allegation, Collins says he isn't going anywhere.
And I will remain on the ballot running for re-election this November.
Collins did not take any questions from the media. In Buffalo, Jeff Rusak, 7 Eyewitness News.